Have you ever felt like you don't quite fit in? Like there's something different about you? Something that sets you apart from the crowd? Maybe you've always had a nagging feeling that you're meant for something more, something bigger than just going through the motions of everyday life. If this sounds familiar, you might be one of the chosen ones. Now, don't worry, this isn't about being better than anyone else. It's about having a unique purpose, a special role to play in the grand story of life. Today, we're going to dive deep into what it really means to be a chosen one and uncover the true spiritual purpose behind this calling. You see, being a chosen one isn't about having superpowers or being able to see the future. It's about carrying a light within you, a spark of potential that, when nurtured, can help make the world a better place. It's about feeling a deep connection to something greater than yourself and sensing that you have a part to play in the unfolding of a bigger plan. Some people call it a divine purpose, others might say it's a cosmic mission. Whatever words you use, if you've ever felt this way, you're not alone. There are others out there just like you, wondering about their place in the world and the unique gifts they bring to it. In this journey we're about to embark on together, we'll explore what it truly means to be a chosen one. We'll look at the signs that might indicate you're on this path, the challenges you might face, and most importantly, how to embrace and fulfill your spiritual purpose. This isn't just about feeling special or different. It's about understanding the responsibility and opportunity that comes with being a chosen one and learning how to use your gifts to make a positive impact on the world around you. Now, you might be thinking, so what if I'm a chosen one? What does it matter? Well, let me tell you, it matters a whole lot. Ignoring or denying your true purpose as a chosen one can lead to a life of frustration, emptiness, and a constant feeling that something's missing. It's like having a beautiful instrument inside you, but never learning how to play it. The music stays locked away, never touching the world or bringing joy to others. When you don't recognize or embrace your role as a chosen one, you might find yourself feeling lost, like you're just drifting through life without any real direction. You might jump from job to job, relationship to relationship, always searching for something that feels right but never quite finding it. This restlessness can lead to feelings of depression, anxiety, and a deep sense of unfulfillment. It's like you're trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. No matter how hard you try, it just doesn't feel right. But it's not just about personal dissatisfaction. When chosen ones don't step into their purpose, the whole world misses out. Think about it. If you have a special gift or insight that could help others, but you never share it, how many people might miss out on the positive change you could bring? It's like having the cure for a disease, but keeping it locked away in a drawer. The world needs the unique perspectives and talents of chosen ones to help solve problems, bring people together, and push humanity forward on its spiritual journey. Ignoring your purpose can also lead to a kind of spiritual stagnation. You might feel stuck, like you're not growing or evolving as a person. This can result in a sense of disconnection from yourself, from others, and from the greater spiritual reality around you. It's like having a seed of potential within you that never gets the chance to grow into a beautiful, strong tree. Without nurturing your spiritual purpose, you might find yourself feeling more and more out of touch with the deeper meaning of life. Moreover, when you're not living in alignment with your true purpose, you might find yourself making choices that don't serve your highest good. This could mean staying in unfulfilling relationships, pursuing careers that drain your energy, or engaging in behaviors that you know deep down aren't right for you. It's like you're living someone else's life, following a script that wasn't written for you. This misalignment can lead to a buildup of stress, inner conflict, and even physical health problems over time. But perhaps the biggest stake of all is the missed opportunity for personal growth and transformation. Being a chosen one often means you're here to learn important lessons and overcome significant challenges. By avoiding your purpose, you're also avoiding these opportunities for growth. It's like signing up for a life-changing class, but never showing up to the lectures. You miss out on the wisdom, the experiences, and the personal evolution that come from fully embracing your spiritual journey. So, as you can see, the stakes are high. Ignoring your true purpose as a chosen one doesn't just affect you. It affects the world around you and the greater spiritual tapestry we're all a part of. But don't worry. It's never too late to start listening to that inner calling and stepping into your role as a chosen one. And that's exactly what we're here to help you do. In this video, we're going to take you on a journey of self-discovery, understanding, and ultimately empowerment. We'll explore what it truly means to be a chosen one, beyond the myths and misconceptions that often surround this concept. This isn't about stroking your ego or making you feel superior to others. Instead, it's about helping you understand your unique place in the world and the incredible potential you have to make a difference. First, we'll dive into the core concept of what a chosen one really is. We'll break it down in simple terms, using everyday examples to help you grasp this sometimes complex idea. You'll learn that being a chosen one isn't about having magical powers or being perfect. It's about having a unique sensitivity to the spiritual world and a special role to play in the bigger picture of life. Next, we'll explore the common signs that might indicate you're a chosen one. These aren't mystical or mysterious signs. They're often subtle feelings and experiences that many of you might have had but didn't know how to interpret. We'll go through these signs one by one, explaining what they mean and how they might show up in your everyday life. This section is all about helping you connect the dots and understand aspects of yourself that might have puzzled you before. We'll then tackle the big question: what is the true spiritual purpose of a chosen one? This is where things get really exciting. We'll explore the various roles that chosen ones might be called to fulfill, from healers and teachers to peacemakers and visionaries. You'll learn that your purpose might be grand or it might be humble, but either way, it's incredibly important in the grand scheme of things. But we won't stop at just explaining these concepts. We'll also give you practical advice on how to embrace your purpose as a chosen one. This includes simple exercises you can do at home, ways to develop your spiritual gifts, and strategies for aligning your everyday life with your higher purpose. We'll share real-life examples of how other chosen ones have stepped into their roles to inspire and guide you on your own path. Of course, we know that being a chosen one isn't always easy. That's why we'll also discuss the common challenges that chosen ones often face. From feeling misunderstood by others to dealing with heightened sensitivity to the world around you, we'll address these challenges head-on. More importantly, we'll provide you with tools and strategies to overcome these obstacles, helping you navigate your path with more confidence and grace. Throughout this video, we'll be sharing insights and wisdom gathered from various spiritual traditions and modern understanding. But don't worry, we'll always keep things down to earth and relatable. Our goal is to help you see how these big spiritual concepts apply to your everyday life, making it easier for you to integrate this knowledge into your daily experiences. We'll also be busting some common myths about chosen ones along the way. There are a lot of misconceptions out there, and clearing these up is crucial for understanding your true role and purpose. We'll explain why being a chosen one doesn't mean you're better than others, why it's not about having an easy life, and why it's definitely not about gaining fame or fortune. As we go through this journey together, we encourage you to keep an open mind and heart. Some of the ideas we'll discuss might challenge your current beliefs or way of thinking. That's okay. In fact, it's often a sign of growth and expansion. We invite you to approach this information with curiosity and a willingness to explore new perspectives. Remember, this video isn't just about passive learning. It's about active self-discovery. As we go through each section, take some time to reflect on how the information relates to your own life and experiences. You might want to pause the video at times to journal your thoughts or meditate on certain ideas. This inner work is a crucial part of understanding and embracing your role as a chosen one. By the end of this video, our hope is that you'll have a clearer understanding of what it means to be a chosen one, how to recognize if this applies to you, and most importantly, how to step into your true spiritual purpose. Whether you've always felt different or you're just starting to explore these ideas, this video is designed to meet you where you are and guide you forward on your spiritual journey. So, are you ready to dive in? Are you ready to explore the depths of your spiritual purpose and unlock the incredible potential within you? Let's begin this transformative journey together as we uncover the truth about the chosen ones and their vital role in the world. Remember, this isn't just about learning information. It's about awakening to who you truly are and the incredible impact you can have on the world around you. Let's get started. Let's start by breaking down what we mean when we talk about chosen ones. Think of a chosen one as someone who's been given a special job by the universe or a higher power. It's like being picked for an important mission, but instead of saving the world from aliens or supervillains, your mission is to help make the world a better place in spiritual ways. Being a chosen one doesn't mean you're better than anyone else. It's more like having a unique set of skills or a particular point of view that can help others. Imagine you're in a big orchestra. Some people play violins, others play flutes, and some play drums. Each instrument is different, but they're all important for making beautiful music together. Chosen ones are like that. They have a special part to play in the big symphony of life. So what makes someone a chosen one? Well, it's not about having superpowers or being perfect. It's more about having a deep connection to the spiritual side of life. Chosen ones often feel things more deeply than others. They might be more sensitive to the emotions of people around them, or they might have a strong sense of what's right and wrong. It's like they have an inner compass that guides them towards their purpose. Chosen ones also tend to see the world a bit differently. They might notice things that others miss, like the beauty in small, everyday moments or the deeper meanings behind events. It's like they have a pair of special glasses that let them see beyond the surface of things. This unique perspective allows them to bring new ideas and solutions to problems that others might struggle with. Another important thing to understand about chosen ones is that they often feel a strong pull towards helping others. This doesn't mean they all want to be doctors or social workers, although some might. It could be as simple as being a good listener for friends in need, or using their creativity to inspire others. The key is that they feel a deep sense of responsibility to use their gifts to make a positive difference in the world. Being a chosen one also means being on a journey of constant growth and learning. It's not like you're suddenly given all the answers to life's big questions. Instead, you're given the tools and opportunities to discover these answers for yourself. This journey often involves facing challenges and overcoming obstacles. These difficulties aren't punishments. They're opportunities to learn, grow, and become stronger in your purpose. It's also important to note that being a chosen one doesn't mean your whole life is about some grand, mystical purpose. You still have everyday life to deal with: jobs, relationships, bills, and all the normal stuff everyone else deals with. The difference is that you approach these everyday things with a deeper awareness of their spiritual significance. You might see your job not just as a way to make money, but as a way to bring more kindness or creativity into the world. Lastly, being a chosen one is about being part of something bigger than yourself. It's about recognizing that we're all connected in this great web of life, and that your actions can have ripple effects far beyond what you can see. This doesn't mean you have to do big, world-changing things all the time. Sometimes, the most powerful acts are small kindnesses or moments of understanding that can change someone's life in ways you might never know. Now that we've talked about what being a chosen one really means, let's clear up some common misunderstandings. There are a lot of myths out there about chosen ones, and these can sometimes make people feel confused or even scared about the idea. But don't worry, we're going to set the record straight. First off, let's tackle the big one. Being a chosen one doesn't mean you're better than everyone else. This is probably the most harmful myth out there, because it can lead to feelings of superiority or separation from others. Remember, being chosen isn't about being superior. It's about having a specific role to play. It's like being chosen for a sports team. You're not better than people who aren't on the team. You just have skills that are needed for that particular game. Another common misunderstanding is that chosen ones have perfect lives or never face any problems. This couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, many chosen ones face more challenges than the average person. These challenges aren't punishments. They're opportunities for growth and learning. They help chosen ones develop the strength and wisdom they need to fulfill their purpose. So if you're facing difficulties in your life, it doesn't mean you're not a chosen one. It might actually be a sign that you are. Some people think that being a chosen one means you have to be religious or follow a specific spiritual path. While many chosen ones are spiritual, it doesn't mean you have to belong to any particular religion or belief system. Your spirituality is a personal journey, and it can take many forms. What's important is your connection to something greater than yourself and your desire to make a positive difference in the world. There's also a myth that chosen ones always know exactly what they're supposed to do. People sometimes think that if you're really a chosen one, you'll have a clear roadmap for your life laid out in front of you. But that's not how it works. Most chosen ones spend a good part of their lives figuring out their purpose. It's a journey of discovery, often with twists and turns along the way. So if you're feeling uncertain about your path, don't worry, that's totally normal and even expected. Another misunderstanding is that being a chosen one is all about having special powers or psychic abilities. While some chosen ones might have heightened intuition or sensitivity, these aren't requirements. Your powers as a chosen one are more about your unique perspective, your compassion, and your ability to inspire and help others. It's not about moving objects with your mind or predicting the future. It's about moving hearts and helping to create a better future through your actions and influence. Some people believe that to be a chosen one, you have to leave your normal life behind and go live in a monastery or become some kind of guru. But that's not true at all. Most chosen ones live regular lives, with jobs, families, and everyday responsibilities. Your purpose isn't separate from your regular life. It's woven into it. You can fulfill your role as a chosen one while being a teacher, a business owner, a parent, or anything else. There's also a myth that if you're a chosen one, your life will always feel meaningful and fulfilling. While connecting with your purpose can bring a deep sense of satisfaction, it doesn't mean you'll never have doubts or moments of feeling lost. Chosen ones are human too, with all the complexities and emotions that come with that. It's okay to have bad days, or to sometimes question your path. These moments of doubt can often lead to greater clarity and growth. Lastly, some people think that being a chosen one means you have to take on the problems of the whole world. This can lead to feeling overwhelmed and burn out. But your purpose isn't to solve every problem or save everyone. It's about playing your unique part, whatever that may be. Sometimes, making a difference in one person's life can be just as important as affecting thousands. Now that we've cleared up some common misunderstandings, let's talk about the signs that might indicate you're a chosen one. Remember, these signs aren't about being special or better than others. They're about recognizing your unique qualities and how they might be guiding you towards your purpose. One of the most common signs of being a chosen one is feeling different from others, often from a young age. This isn't about being weird or not fitting in, but more about having a sense that you see the world differently. You might find that you think about deeper questions or notice things that others seem to overlook. Maybe you've always felt like you're looking at life from a slightly different angle than those around you. This feeling of being different isn't a bad thing. It's often the first hint that you have a unique perspective to offer the world. Another sign is having a strong sense of empathy or sensitivity. Many chosen ones find that they can easily pick up on the emotions of others, sometimes even feeling them as if they were their own. You might be the person that others naturally come to when they need someone to talk to or a shoulder to cry on. This sensitivity isn't limited to people. You might also feel a deep connection to nature or animals. This empathy is a powerful gift, allowing you to understand and help others in profound ways. A deep sense of purpose or mission is another common sign. This doesn't mean you know exactly what you're supposed to do with your life. Instead, it's more like a persistent feeling that you're meant to do something important, even if you're not sure what that is yet. You might feel restless or unsatisfied with ordinary goals, always sensing that there's something more you're supposed to be doing. This feeling of purpose can be both exciting and frustrating, especially when you're still trying to figure out what it means for you. Many chosen ones also experience a strong pull towards spiritual or philosophical ideas. You might find yourself drawn to books, movies, or conversations about the meaning of life, the nature of reality, or how to make the world a better place. This doesn't mean you have to be religious in a traditional sense. Your spirituality might be more about feeling connected to something greater than yourself, whether you call that God, the universe, nature, or something else entirely. Synchronicities, or meaningful coincidences, are often reported by chosen ones. You might notice patterns or connections in your life that seem too perfect to be random chance. Maybe you keep seeing the same number everywhere, or you randomly meet people who end up playing important roles in your life. These synchronicities often feel like little nudges from the universe, guiding you along your path. A desire to help others or make the world a better place is another key sign. This goes beyond just being nice or doing good deeds. It's more like a deep-seated need to contribute something meaningful to the world. You might find yourself drawn to causes or issues that resonate with you on a soul level. Even if you're not sure how to go about it, the desire to make a positive impact is a constant presence in your life. Many chosen ones also experience periods of intense personal growth or transformation. These might come in the form of challenging life events that force you to reevaluate everything, or moments of insight that suddenly shift your perspective. You might go through periods where you feel like you're shedding old beliefs or ways of being, making room for new understandings. These growth spurts can be uncomfortable, but they often lead to significant leaps in your personal and spiritual development. Intuition or inner guidance is another common experience for chosen ones. You might have a strong gut feeling about things, or receive insights that seem to come from beyond your conscious mind. This could manifest as vivid dreams, sudden inspirations, or just a quiet inner knowing about what's right for you. Learning to trust and follow this inner guidance is often a key part of the chosen one's journey. Chosen ones often feel a strong connection to certain ideas, symbols, or archetypes. You might be drawn to particular cultural or spiritual traditions, feeling a resonance with their teachings or symbols. Or you might have recurring themes in your dreams or creative expressions. These connections can offer clues about your purpose and the unique gifts you bring to the world. Lastly, many chosen ones experience a sense of urgency or impatience about fulfilling their purpose. You might feel like time is running out, or that you need to hurry up and figure out what you're supposed to be doing. This urgency isn't about external pressures, but an inner drive to step into your role and make a difference. While this feeling can be stressful, it's often a sign that you're ready to take the next step on your journey. Remember, you don't need to experience all of these signs to be a chosen one. Everyone's journey is unique. These signs are just guideposts to help you recognize and understand your calling. The most important thing is to stay open, listen to your inner voice, and be willing to explore what being a chosen one might mean for you. Now that we've explored the signs and cleared up some misconceptions, let's dive into the heart of the matter, the true purpose of chosen ones. This is where things get really exciting, because we're talking about why you're here and the incredible potential you have to make a difference in the world. At its core, the purpose of a chosen one is to be a catalyst for positive change and spiritual growth, both for themselves and for others. Think of yourself as a spark of light in the world. Your purpose is to shine that light as brightly as you can, illuminating the path for others and helping to raise the overall vibration of the planet. One of the primary roles of a chosen one is to be a bridge between the spiritual and physical worlds. You have a unique ability to perceive and understand spiritual truths, and your job is to translate these insights into practical, everyday wisdom that can help people in their lives. This doesn't mean you have to become a guru or spiritual teacher, although some chosen ones do. It could be as simple as bringing more compassion into your workplace or helping friends see their challenges from a higher perspective. Many chosen ones are here to be healers in some capacity. This doesn't necessarily mean becoming a doctor or therapist, although it could. Healing can take many forms. You might heal through your art, your words, your presence, or your actions. Your healing gift might be the ability to make people laugh and forget their troubles, or to create spaces where people feel safe and accepted. The key is recognizing that your energy and intentions have the power to help others heal and grow. Another important aspect of a chosen one's purpose is to be a way shower, someone who demonstrates a new way of being in the world. This involves living your truth courageously and authentically, even when it goes against societal norms. By doing so, you give others permission to do the same. You show people that it's possible to live from the heart, to prioritize spiritual values, and to create a life that's in alignment with your highest self. Chosen ones often have a role in awakening others to their own spiritual nature and potential. You might find that people around you naturally start to question their beliefs or seek deeper meaning in their lives. Your presence and example can spark curiosity and inspire others to begin their own spiritual journeys. This doesn't mean preaching or trying to convert anyone. It's more about being a living example of what's possible when you embrace your spiritual nature. Many chosen ones are here to help with the collective evolution of human consciousness. This might sound like a big job, but it often happens in small, everyday ways. Every time you choose love over fear, compassion over judgment, or unity over division, you're contributing to this evolution. Your thoughts, actions, and energy ripple out into the world, affecting the collective in ways you might not even realize. Part of your purpose as a chosen one is also to be a guardian of the earth. Many chosen ones feel a deep connection to nature and a strong desire to protect the environment. This could manifest as environmental activism, but it could also be about teaching others to appreciate and respect nature, or finding ways to live more sustainably in your own life. Your role is to help humanity remember its connection to the earth and all living beings. Chosen ones often have a mission to bring more light and love into the world. This isn't about grand gestures or trying to fix everything. It's about consistently choosing love in your everyday interactions. It's about being kind when it's hard, forgiving when you've been hurt, and seeing the best in others even when they can't see it themselves. By doing this, you help to counteract the darkness and negativity in the world. Another crucial aspect of a chosen one's purpose is to help usher in new paradigms and ways of thinking. You might find yourself questioning old systems and structures, seeing how they could be improved or replaced with something better. Your role might be to introduce new ideas, to challenge outdated beliefs, or to create innovative solutions to long-standing problems. This can happen in any field: business, education, healthcare, government, or any other area where you feel called to make a difference. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, your purpose as a chosen one is to fully become yourself. This means embracing all aspects of who you are, including your gifts, your challenges, your light, and your shadow. By doing the inner work to heal your wounds, overcome your fears, and step into your power, you fulfill your highest purpose. Your journey of self-discovery and self-actualization is not separate from your mission. It is your mission. As you become more fully yourself, you naturally inspire and empower others to do the same. Understanding that you're a chosen one is just the first step. The real journey begins when you start to embrace and live your purpose. Here are some practical steps you can take to step into your role as a chosen one. Start with self-reflection. Take time to really get to know yourself. What are your passions? What makes you feel alive? What unique gifts do you have? What experiences have shaped you? Journaling can be a powerful tool for this self-discovery process. Write about your dreams, your fears, your beliefs, and the moments in your life that have felt most meaningful. This self-awareness will help you understand your unique path as a chosen one. Develop a spiritual practice. This doesn't have to be anything fancy or formal. It could be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to meditate, pray, or connect with nature. The key is to create regular times where you can quiet your mind and listen to your inner guidance. This will help you stay connected to your higher purpose and receive insights about your path. Pay attention to your intuition. As a chosen one, your intuition is one of your most powerful tools. Start noticing those gut feelings, those sudden insights, those ideas that seem to come from nowhere. Practice following your intuition in small ways at first and see where it leads you. The more you trust your inner guidance, the clearer it will become. Embrace your sensitivity. Many chosen ones are highly sensitive people. Instead of seeing this as a weakness, recognize it as a gift. Your sensitivity allows you to perceive things that others might miss. It helps you empathize with others and understand the subtleties of situations. Learn techniques to manage your energy and protect yourself from overwhelm, but don't try to shut down your sensitivity. Seek out learning opportunities. Chosen ones are often lifelong learners. Feed your curiosity and your desire for growth. Read books that inspire you, take classes that interest you, attend workshops or retreats that resonate with you. Be open to learning from everything and everyone around you. Every experience is an opportunity for growth and understanding. Find your tribe. Connecting with like-minded individuals can be incredibly supportive on your journey. Look for groups or communities that share your interests and values. This might be a spiritual group, a personal development community, or just a circle of friends who understand and support your path. Having others who get you can make a big difference when you're stepping into your role as a chosen one. Take inspired action. Don't just think about your purpose, act on it. Start small if you need to. If you feel called to help others, volunteer for a cause you care about. If you have a message to share, start a blog or social media account. If you want to create change in your workplace, propose a new initiative. Every action, no matter how small, is a step towards fulfilling your purpose. Practice self-care. Being a chosen one isn't always easy. It's important to take care of yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Make sure you're getting enough rest, eating well, and doing things that bring you joy. Set boundaries when you need to. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's essential for fulfilling your purpose. Be patient with yourself. Embracing your role as a chosen one is a lifelong journey. There will be ups and downs, moments of clarity and times of confusion. Don't expect to have it all figured out overnight. Be patient with yourself as you grow and learn. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be on your path. Live your truth courageously. One of the most powerful things you can do as a chosen one is to live authentically. This means being true to yourself even when it's difficult. Speak your truth, stand up for your beliefs, and make choices that align with your values. Your courage in living authentically will inspire others to do the same. Stay open to guidance. The universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, is always sending you signs and guidance. Stay open to receiving this guidance. It might come through dreams, through conversations with others, through books or movies, or through seemingly random events. Cultivate an attitude of openness and curiosity about the messages the universe is sending you. While being a chosen one is a profound gift, it also comes with its own set of challenges. Understanding these challenges and learning how to navigate them is crucial for fulfilling your purpose. Let's explore some common difficulties chosen ones face and discuss strategies for overcoming them. Feeling overwhelmed or burdened by your purpose. Many chosen ones feel the weight of their mission heavily. You might feel like the problems of the world are on your shoulders, or that you're not doing enough to fulfill your purpose. Remember, you're not responsible for saving the entire world single-handedly. Your job is to play your unique part, whatever that may be. Focus on what you can do in your own sphere of influence. Take things one step at a time, and celebrate your small victories along the way. Dealing with heightened sensitivity. As we mentioned earlier, many chosen ones are highly sensitive. While this sensitivity is a gift, it can also be challenging. You might find yourself easily overwhelmed by crowds, noise, or other people's emotions. Learning to manage your energy is crucial. Practice grounding techniques like deep breathing, spending time in nature, or visualizing protective energy around you. It's also okay to take time for yourself when you need it. Setting healthy boundaries is not selfish. It's necessary for your well-being and your ability to help others. Feeling misunderstood or isolated. Because chosen ones often see the world differently, you might feel like others don't understand you. This can lead to feelings of loneliness or isolation. Remember that it's okay to be different. Your unique perspective is part of your gift to the world. Seek out connections with like-minded individuals who understand and appreciate your way of thinking. At the same time, practice compassion and patience with those who don't understand. Sometimes, your role might be to help bridge the gap between different ways of thinking. Struggling with self-doubt. Despite having a strong sense of purpose, many chosen ones struggle with self-doubt. You might question whether you're really up to the task, or wonder if you're just imagining your calling. This is a normal part of the journey. Remember that you wouldn't have been given this purpose if you weren't capable of fulfilling it. Trust in the process of your own growth and development. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to become stronger and more aligned with your purpose. Balancing everyday life with spiritual purpose. It can be challenging to balance your spiritual mission with the practical demands of everyday life. You might feel torn between your higher calling and your worldly responsibilities. The key is to realize that your spiritual purpose isn't separate from your everyday life. It's meant to be integrated into it. Look for ways to bring your spiritual values and insights into your work, your relationships, and your daily activities. Your purpose isn't about escaping the world, but about transforming it through your presence and actions, dealing with resistance or skepticism from others. As you step into your role as a chosen one, you might face resistance or skepticism from others. Some people might not understand or support your path. Remember that their reactions are often more about their own fears and limitations than about you. Stay true to your path, but also be willing to meet people where they are. Sometimes, the most powerful way to share your message is simply by living it, rather than trying to convince others. Handling the pressure of being chosen. The idea of being chosen can create a lot of pressure. You might feel like you always have to be perfect or have all the answers. Remember that being chosen doesn't mean being perfect. It means being willing to learn, grow, and show up authentically. Embrace your humanity, including your flaws and mistakes. They're part of your journey and can often be your greatest teachers. Navigating periods of darkness or doubt. Many chosen ones go through periods of spiritual darkness or doubt. You might feel disconnected from your purpose or question everything you believed. These dark nights of the soul can be painful, but they're often necessary for deeper growth and understanding. During these times, be gentle with yourself. Reach out for support if you need it. Trust that this challenging period will pass and will ultimately lead you to greater clarity and strength. Dealing with impatience. When you have a strong sense of purpose, you might feel impatient to fulfill it. You might want everything to happen right now. Remember that spiritual growth and change often happen slowly. Trust in divine timing. Focus on taking consistent small steps rather than trying to rush the process. Each step you take, no matter how small, is important and meaningful. Handling psychic or spiritual experiences. Some chosen ones have psychic or spiritual experiences that can be confusing or overwhelming. You might have vivid dreams, see visions, or sense things others can't. While these experiences can be powerful, they can also be disorienting. It's important to find grounded ways to integrate these experiences into your life. Consider seeking guidance from a spiritual mentor or counselor who understands these types of experiences. As we come to the end of our exploration, it's important to remember that being a chosen one is not about reaching a final destination. It's about embarking on a lifelong journey of growth, discovery, and service. Your path as a chosen one is unique to you, and it will unfold in its own perfect timing. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. There are others like you out there, walking their own paths of purpose and spiritual growth. As you embrace your role as a chosen one, you become part of a greater tapestry of lightworkers, wayshowers, and changemakers who are helping to elevate the consciousness of our world. Don't be afraid to shine your light brightly. The world needs your unique gifts, your compassion, your insights, and your courage. By fully embracing who you are and living your purpose, you inspire others to do the same. Your journey as a chosen one is not just about your own growth. It's about contributing to the evolution of all humanity. As you move forward, stay open to the guidance and synchronicities that will inevitably appear on your path. Trust in your own inner wisdom and in the greater wisdom of the universe that chose you for this special role. Be patient with yourself as you navigate the challenges and celebrate every step of growth along the way. Remember that your greatest purpose is simply to be fully, authentically you. As you embrace all aspects of yourself, your gifts and your shadows, your strengths and your vulnerabilities, you naturally fulfill your role as a chosen one. Your journey of self-discovery and self-expression is a gift not just to yourself, but to the entire world. So step forward with confidence, knowing that you have within you everything you need to fulfill your purpose. Trust in the path that's unfolding before you, even when you can't see where it's leading. And above all, know that by embracing your role as a chosen one, you're playing a vital part in creating a more loving, compassionate, and enlightened world. Your journey as a chosen one begins anew each day. Embrace it with an open heart, a curious mind, and a willingness to grow. The world is waiting for the unique light that only you can bring. It's time to shine.